Yo, what's up everybody, it's iVolt, and today we're going to be talking about, you can already tell from our title, right? You've already looked at the title, you've clicked on this video, and you're here because we're going to lead into talking about Kaio-Ken and Ultra Instinct itself. But before we get into that, I want to kind of go over a recap. So in the current episode of 123, and well, at this episode, we're basically going to have Goku and Vegeta try and take Jiren on, but Jiren is just gonna, basically they're both gonna lose. Vegeta loses to Jiren without even being able to put up a decent fight, and this is from the spoilers obviously. And then he pulls a thing that he did against Cell where he goes Final Flash, but he's still gonna lose. And then we got Goku going into full power Super Saiyan Blue, and it's like, we've already seen Goku go full power Super Saiyan Blue with Kaio-Ken on top of that, and he was no match for Jiren. So why are you trying to hype us up saying that, oh, he's gone full power Super Saiyan Blue? It's nothing compared to Jiren. Basically, we're gonna have, they still have 3 opponents, Universe 11. They still have 3 very, very strong opponents. They have Jiren, they have Dispo, and they have Toppo. Gohan and 17 are taking on Toppo. Frieza is fighting Dispo, and Dispo is going to be a challenge for him, okay? So, how is this all going to go down? The only way I see anything happening is, okay, let's say Toppo gets taken out and Universe 7 loses a member, so let's say they lose Android 17, and then you gotta go take out Dispo, and I believe that if Frieza and Gohan team up against Dispo, they can knock him out. Dispo is fast, but I think that both of them could work together pretty well and take him out, unless Frieza's just gonna be like, ho ho ho, like, you know that laugh that he does, and then he's just like, I was just holding back, I was just playing with you, and then he uses that form, you know, that form that he showed to Goku, like where he perfectly controls his full power, but like has also the ability to be calm and gentle at the same time. Like I can't remember what that was because that was quite a while back, but I'm probably gonna have it up on the screen now. And at the end of this, they still have Jiren to fight. So the way the tournament's gonna end, it's either gonna end in a draw with both Goku and Jiren being the last ones left, or someone's gonna get knocked out. Now, Goku has been struggling to get energy ever since he first used it all up against Jiren while he fired a Spirit Bomb. He fired the Spirit Bomb, it got blown back at him, he absorbed it, and he broke through his limits, achieving Ultra Instinct. He put up a pretty good fight against Jiren, but the problem was that he was using that energy from the Spirit Bomb. It was burning out through that hot aura, okay? It was burning out, and then he lost Ultra Instinct, and then, you know, he got saved by Frieza. Frieza gave him enough energy to move. Then he went and fought Caulifla, and somehow, through Goku being, like, through fighting, I don't know how this works and why it works the way it does now, but apparently Goku just regains his stamina as he fights. Not as he rests, but as he fights. And I'm just like, okay, alright. So he's, you know, showing off his transformations to them. And then Caulifla and Kale eventually fuse, forming Kefla, and Goku, you know, because he was a Super Saiyan God, he was pushing them both back. So they fuse, and Kefla starts outmatching him. So then he eventually awakens into Ultra Instinct, and then he, you know, pretty much outmaneuvers every full power attack that Kefla threw at him, but it was noted that if he got hit by any of those attacks, he wouldn't be able to make it through them because that's how strong they were. So his Ultra Instinct was on the defensive side, and, you know, he's pretty much perfected that. But Goku cannot attack with Ultra Instinct. He still manages to think somewhat before he attacks. And this leads me to the final battle. If Goku does not somehow... See, this is what he's going to need. He's going to need extra energy. He's going to need extra power. And I feel like they're going to do a throwback to when Goku first ended up fighting against Vegeta, and when they did that beam clash. I have a feeling that that's going to happen. And also Jiren has been showing personality. He's like, how does the final how does it go again? He's like, how does the final battle that you won feel, or something along those lines. I can't remember man, it's like 5 AM and I'm making this video, so leave me alone in the comments. I bet you all of you are gonna be like, dude, you can't even quote them properly. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because it's 5 AM, okay, and I'm still awake. But we're working on this YouTube grind, okay, you understand? We've got to make these videos, we've got to upload them, and we got to talk about Dragon Ball. So, this leads to my point. Goku, will he be able to pull off a Kaio-Ken Ultra Instinct? Keeping in mind that Ultra Instinct would be a form in itself. That's how I feel. It's like a technique slash form. So why wouldn't Goku be able to combine Kaio-Ken with his form? It doesn't, I mean, it kind of seems like it's hard to control, but at the same time it's not. Because basically Goku is on autopilot when he's using Ultra Instinct, okay? He's not thinking. His body's just moving, responding accordingly to whatever is happening in front of him. Like, let's say somebody's throwing a punch at him, he's gonna move out of the way without thinking. And that's what I like. Okay, that's what I like about that form. But even at his, I don't even know if that was Jiren at full power when he was first going up against Goku Ultra Instinct. There's like two things that I imagine happening. Okay, I imagine Vegeta also breaking through his limits sometime soon within the next 3 episodes, because we're getting low on time. Like, we're starting to run out of time in the Tournament of Power. Things are gonna come to an end soon. Okay, things are about to come to a conclusion. So I'm wondering, is it gonna be Goku and Vegeta? Because like, there's 2 ways this could go. Everyone gets eliminated but Goku, and Goku taps into Ultra Instinct once more, and he's on his last leg, so he goes Kaio-Ken times 20 probably, and he's just like, at this point it doesn't matter what I do. Like, if his body gives out, or if like, because like, if he loses, that's it, that's the end for his universe. So I see Goku not backing down once again and just pushing himself even more. And the thing that we need to remember is the fact that it's getting harder and harder for Goku to be pushed to his limits, because, you know, the first time he got pushed to his limits was after Jiren, and then his body adjusted. Then he got pushed to his limits by Kefla, and now is going to have to be pushed to his limits again, and it's going to be harder and harder for him to break through his own shell every time. So I have a feeling that the next time we see him use Ultra Instinct, it might be the last time, and I think that he might actually end up using the Kaio-Ken technique against Jiren to amplify his own power just that much. I have a feeling that he'll like either activate it subconsciously or consciously and then go on autopilot. But honestly, I don't know how that's gonna work. I do want to see Kaio-Ken, and I do have a feeling that it might happen, since he already had a lot of key control practice with it while using Super Saiyan Blue and accumulating to it and adjusting eventually. So I think that he would be able to do it with Ultra Instinct, depending on how, I guess, how good his key control with Ultra Instinct really is, because he's tasted Ultra Instinct like twice now, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. And my other thoughts were they'll probably end up fusing into Vegito. Like, I think they could probably get the Supreme Kai to throw the Patara earrings, because the universe is at stake, they might as well. And imagine this as a plot twist, right? They fuse into Vegito, and as they're about, like, they're clashing with Jiren, and as they're going full out, like, the time runs out, and then they're in a tie, right? Because there's 1 fighter each. And then they defuse, so Universe 7 has 2 fighters and Universe 11 has 1. How much of a plot twist would that be? A way to end the Tournament of Power. Or even more crazy or ridiculous is that they could actually end up having them do the fusion dance, although it wouldn't be as powerful as, you know, the Patara fusion. It's still a way for them to power up, and it would be awesome if they just made Gogeta canon. Okay, it would be awesome if that actually happened. But I don't know the possibilities of that actually happening, because, I mean, look, merchandising. And the best way for them to create this merchandise is to hype things up even more, because we've had Kefla, they, you know, merchandise straight out, Dokkan, like, in Dokkan, that whole banner came out, you had a bunch of figures, Dragon Ball heroes, Kefla, everything. So now we're gonna probably get Jiren for the 3rd year anniversary on Dokkan as well, as the final showdown starts. And I think that if some sort of fusion were to arise, I think we'd get that in Dokkan as well, and more merchandising, because Dragon Ball is not gonna end anytime soon, okay? So back when they showed us Vegito, in the Future Trunks arc. That was fan service, but that was also for merchandising as well. So here, if they really want to go all out, and like this is the only way I see it now. Like I told you, there's two things that I see happening. Either Goku going Ultra Instinct Kaio-Ken against Jiren, or Goku and Vegeta fusing into Vegeta one more time. And because Goku has Ultra Instinct and they're fused, I would like to say that the fusion would end up having that ability. It would be so cool to just see a flash of light, and then you just see like the camera like slowly going up, and you just start from Vegeta's legs, and then it pans to his chest, and then to his face, and his eyes just open, and you see like the gray eyes, and then it zooms out, and you see that flowing aura, and he's just like, the time has come, and then he just charges. Man, that would be so cool. I don't know, I'm just really excited. We've got to be careful though. Okay, we've got to be careful, because if we imagine too much, okay, if we think too much about this stuff, theorizing and speculation can be it can be a double-edged sword, because on one end we have awesome theories that we can talk about, right? But on the other side of the spectrum, it's like it can ruin the final product. Like if we don't like what we see in Super, we're gonna be like, oh man, that's disappointing, and then we'll just be like just sad about it or something. Well, not sad, but like you'd be disappointed because you didn't get what you were theorizing you'd get. Just because like it wasn't what you think it was doesn't mean that it's gonna like be bad, you know what I mean? So we should kind of like not like discuss this, but like keep in mind that it's probably not gonna happen, is what I'm trying to say. So I've said all that I wanted to say. Now it's time for us to take this to the comment section, and I want to hear what you guys actually think about this whole topic. Do you guys think that, hey man, this would be cool for us to see Ultra Instinct, or like Ultra Instinct with Kaio-Ken? Or are you guys like, I doubt that's gonna happen, I'd like to see Vegito with Ultra Instinct more? Or do you guys think that something else completely different is gonna happen? And if you think something else is gonna happen, do tell me in the comment section. I'm actually kind of interested to see what you guys actually, I guess, think. What do you guys think? What kind of ideas do you have in the comment section below? And do you guys think that Jiren kind of loses his character now that he's talking a bit more? Or are you just like, yeah, Jiren's cool? Just let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. I have a goal of, I guess, reaching 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year of 2018. I've set that goal for myself, and it'd be awesome if we could reach that together. Yeah, subscribe, go ahead. I mean, hopefully I can prove my worth to you guys. And leave a rating on the video. It helps the video out, like it promotes it more. And if you didn't like it, then dislike it. That's completely fine by me. My name's iVolt, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care everybody, peace.